A young man dazzles a king with his wit. An ambitious employee outperforms their boss. A student corrects their teacher in front of the class. And just like that, their rise ends before it begins. It's not that they weren't brilliant. It's that they forgot one ancient truth. Power doesn't reward the brightest. It rewards the wisest. This is Law 1 of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. Never outshine the master. But this law is more than strategy. It's human psychology, centuries old. The fear of being replaced, the insecurity of those above us, and the blind spot of brilliance. Today, you'll discover how Napoleon, Steve Jobs, and even your own subconscious mind prove this law, and how violating it can cost you your dreams. Psychologists have long studied status anxiety, the fear of being outperformed. It's rooted in social comparison theory, proposed by Leon Festinger in 1954. We compare constantly, and those at the top compare downward with paranoia. Even in stable hierarchies, the human brain is wired for status preservation. When someone beneath us shines too brightly, the limbic brain, our primal operating system, feels threatened. Jealousy, fear, insecurity, even in kings, CEOs, and yes, your own manager. That's why Greene's first law isn't just political, it's neuroscientific. Your success must be calculated, not just earned. Let's rewind to 1661, France. Nicolas Fouquet was the finance minister under Louis XIV. Brilliant, charismatic, visionary. To honor the king, he built a palace, Chateau de Vaux-le-Vicomte, more magnificent than the king's own. He threw a lavish party in Louis's honor. Poets, artists, gold fountains, fireworks. The message was clear. Look how grand I am for you, my king. But Louis XIV didn't see loyalty. He saw a rival. 3 weeks later, Fouquet was arrested for embezzlement, his wealth and charm too dangerous to ignore. He spent the rest of his life in prison. He shined so brightly, he eclipsed the Sun King himself. Fouquet forgot Law 1. He outshone the master and paid the price. In a Fortune 500 company, an ambitious analyst named Priya joined the team. In 6 months, she revamped systems, improved client retention, and subtly made her manager obsolete. She didn't brag, she didn't threaten, but she didn't hide her light either. Soon, her projects were reassigned, her reviews suddenly inconsistent, and her promotion blocked quietly. What happened? Psychologists call this the threat superiority effect. We unconsciously notice and react to what threatens us, especially when that threat comes from below. Her manager felt exposed, his value diminished, and in self-preservation he pulled the ladder up. Why do smart people keep breaking this law? Because we confuse excellence with acceptance. We think, if I work hard and shine bright, I'll be rewarded. But in the real world, your brilliance doesn't exist in a vacuum. It reflects on others. It threatens egos. This isn't about playing small, it's about playing smart. Those who rise too fast without alliance fall hardest without mercy. You must learn to control perception, let others feel superior, even when they're not. Make them need you, not fear you. Take Steve Jobs. In the early 2000s, he brought in Tim Cook. Quiet, diligent, highly competent. Cook mastered logistics, operations, and execution. But he never outshone Jobs, never demanded spotlight. He became indispensable. in the shadows. When Jobs passed, Cook rose not as a threat, but as the natural heir. That's Law 1 in action. Hold your brilliance like a blade, hidden until needed. But wait, aren't there times when boldness wins? When blazing your brilliance is the only way? Yes. When your master is secure or absent. When the system rewards bold disruption. Take Elon Musk. His companies run on cults of personality. He is the master. Or young Alexander the Great. His father, Philip II, built the kingdom, but Alexander seized the future. But these are rare cases. Most of us operate under someone else's roof. And in those realms, your radiance must be tempered. There's an art to obeying Law 1 without shrinking. It's called ego massage. Make your boss feel wise. Credit them for your ideas publicly. Ask for their guidance, even when you don't need it. Why? Because power loves flattery dressed as humility. It lowers defenses, builds trust, and keeps your seat at the table until the table is yours. Don't be the sun, be the moon that reflects it until your dawn comes. But there's one master more dangerous than any king or boss: your own ego. Sometimes we sabotage ourselves by trying to outshine our own inner master. Our childhood beliefs, our fear of being ordinary. We hustle for worth. We seek applause. We shine not to grow, but to prove. But true power isn't loud. It's silent, patient, strategic. Before you master others, master yourself. Here's the truth. Outshining the master isn't bravery, it's blindness. Those above you often hide insecurity behind praise. Power flows to those who make others feel safe while staying dangerous. So, observe, play humble, shine sideways, and rise when no one sees it coming. You were born with brilliance, but brilliance without strategy burns fast. Learn to burn slow, invisible, controlled, like a flame in the dark, seen only by those who deserve its warmth. Remember, never outshine the master until you become one.